Okay, now you need people to come visit your site, right? I always love going into, a room full of business people, small business people, and I ask, okay, how many people have a website? Everybody raises their hand. And then I ask, okay, how many people have people that visit the website? And nobody raises their hand. So, it's not about just build it and magically people will come, right? There needs to be a plan for you to get traffic to your website. And boy, do we have a plan. We've got a bunch of plans, because that's the name of the game, is to have this diversity of different ways that people can come in and visit your site and buy your products. And we are an expert at this, okay? We have done this again and again and again, over and over again. This is absolutely replicatable, if that's a word, all right? We start with SEO, and, we have a step-by-step plan that absolutely anyone can follow. We've had thousands of people follow it, thousands of people getting, great results. You can do it yourself. You absolutely, if you pick the right, if you follow our whole process and you pick the right markets and keywords and such, you will absolutely get ranked somewhere in the top 5, maybe top 3, hopefully number 1 of Google for the terms that you're going after, and you will get visitors to your site and you will make sales. Okay? Absolutely. Because again, I have seen this again and again and again and again. All right? It's completely, totally doable. All right? So step by step, you get exactly the plan that we use for every single one of our sites. And you can do it yourself. And it can also be outsourced. I mean, we actually have an outsourcing company now that, we were so thrilled with them because they did literally all of our outsourcing. Now, mind you, we have lots of sites, right? So our outsourcing bill, started to approach about $10,000 a month for this kind of work. But when you're working on 1 or 2, it's nothing like that. So please don't be scared. But we were so excited about this company that we worked with for over a year that we ended up merging with that company. And so if you ever want to outsource your link building, your SEO, which believe me, we show you exactly how to do it, you can do that with us. Okay. It just want to make sure that everybody, really understands how doable it is to get free traffic from Google. I don't want people to fear SEO. People think, oh, geez, I got to get, so this whole thing hinges upon getting in the top 5 of Google. I'll never make that happen, Well, of course you will. It is not hard, okay? The secret is just picking the right way in, okay? And we teach you the whole thing. We have, again, a proven plan. And the other thing is, you do not need a lot of visitors, all right? Our plans are built on getting about 200 people a day to each of our stores and making about a sale a day for one store. You have 3 of those and you can reach that $50,000 a year mark, and you have 5 of those. It all depends on your average profit, right? But if you look at the average profit of our sites, those are the right metrics. So 200 visitors a day, 200 people a day. I could probably get 200 people a day just, hanging my head out the window and screaming at them. Maybe. So don't fear SEO. Don't fear this whole process. We tell you exactly what to do. And it works. I've seen it again and again. Okay, so let's review here, all right? What does it include? What does Blueprint Project Black Edition include? The plan, the project plan, okay? How did we build all of these sites that built $1 million business in 8 months? That's, absolutely, I don't even know how you put a value on that, okay? But the project plan, the guide to finding these markets, all right? Exactly how to do it, the tools to find them. Complete e-commerce platform, push button, installs, total e-commerce platform, put on your domains, our supplier database, our secret weapons of help, our complete SEO plan, a ton of tools. I didn't even mention that in the whole SEO plan. We've got several key SEO tools that are a part of this product that make it much easier to get free traffic from Google, but tons of tools that help you do everything. But of course, there's more. I didn't even touch on all the training about how to price your products, right? Outsourcing just the actual work that's involved in processing orders, selling your site, You know, if you start to build a bunch of sites, you'll find that some of them perform much better than others. And sometimes it makes more sense to hold the top 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever it is that perform the best, and you sell the others for, 5 figures or whatever. I mean, these are real businesses that you can sell. So how do you sell your site? And then there's other huge areas to get traffic. I mean, there's shopping portals, there's forum sponsorships, there's paid traffic, right? And we have huge amounts of training because once you have a store that's profitable, you do want to pay for traffic, okay? Because 30% of the clicks come from AdWords, as an example. So if your store is profitable and you can get clicks at the right price, you want 100% of the clicks. Why not, make 10 sales a day instead of 5, okay? And maybe they're not as profitable because you're paying for clicks, but who cares? As long as they are profitable. Okay? So we have lots and lots of training on many more free ways to get traffic, not just SEO, and many paid sources of traffic. Amazon. Amazon is a great example. This is something that's changed dramatically in the last year. Amazon, and this is, I think, a testament to this model of niche e-commerce stores, because Amazon has said, we're not going to beat you. We're not going to compete with you. We're going to join you. So now your niche e-commerce site can actually advertise on Amazon. It's crazy. So there's all sorts of different things there, and there's 3 or 4 different ways to do that. And AdWords for e-commerce sites has changed dramatically. There are so many new elements to AdWords, with putting image ads out there, Google checkout buttons, and remarketing. This is amazing, where if somebody comes to visit your site and they don't necessarily buy anything, but they continue to surf the web, Google is smart enough to know that, and you can be smart enough to actually show ads to them on AdSense sites as they travel around the web. And that is a proven marketing technique called remarketing, that basically somebody has to see the message maybe 3 or 4 times, and they go, finally, okay, I'll buy that product because I keep seeing it, I don't know what's going on. So AdWords has matured dramatically in the last year or 2. And we give you all of that training, all right, so for when you get that profitable store. And all of this, absolutely all of this, okay, you do not need an email list, all right? You don't need AdWords expertise. You don't need money for AdWords. You don't need SEO expertise. You don't need to write 8 billion articles or create 1,000 Squidoo lenses or hub pages or anything like that. That's not what we're doing here. You don't need any copywriting expertise. You don't need any web design expertise. We give you absolutely everything, okay? Everything that you need is in this one, box with a bow on it, a business in a box. And you can do this. You can absolutely do this. Okay, let's talk questions, because there's been a lot of questions that come up. One of them that we get often is, well, do I need a merchant account? And, because I think people are a little freaked out about, how do I take credit cards? How do I do all that? It's no problem, okay? And I don't care if you're in the United States or you're outside the United States, we got you covered. You don't have to worry about it. And if you're brand new and you don't know anything about this, we walk you through the easiest way to get one. There won't be any problem with getting one. You'll be fine, okay? Now, if you're a little more advanced, you already have like AuthorizeNet.net or something else, our software out of the box supports any payment gateway, so don't sweat that if you're a little more advanced. But you do need some sort of a way to take credit cards, obviously, right? But we got you covered. You don't have to worry about it, okay? Another question we get is, what's your deal with suppliers? And by that I mean, people get concerned that kind of we're taking a cut of that or something, and we're not, okay? We don't have any relationship with the suppliers other than we research and document them, and we provide them in a database. So the relationship that you have with the suppliers is yours alone, right? We're not in the middle of that, and you don't have to pay us every time you make a sale or anything like that. Never, okay? So you're fine there. We get asked all the time, what if I can't find a supplier, right? And I went through all the different ways, but we've got a 3-pronged attack there. So we have what we think is the best database on the market, okay, that we give to you as part of the Blueprint Project Black Edition. And then we have training on how to find suppliers that are outside of that database. And then finally, we have our dedicated supplier support team and their expertise. They have done this for years and years, is to find suppliers for sites like the ones that we're building. Okay, these are exactly the same people that we use when we build our businesses.